Hi everyone, welcome to GTCoding. This is the last video in a series of videos where we are designing this animated header. So if I go to the original design, here we can see that we have this header, and when we scroll down we can see that we get this header in a different layout, and when we scroll up it goes back and we get the original header. And in the previous videos we have designed this whole page completely, and we have also designed the mobile version. So here we can see it. Now the only thing remaining is to add some JavaScript to add and remove certain classes. So let's go to our code editor, and you can see in my HTML document I have added the script tag and I have linked my main.js file. So let's go to our main.js file and let's start writing some JavaScript. The first thing is to reference all our elements that we want and store it in a constant. So let's create a constant for our header container. So type document.querySelector, and here we will type .header container. Now I'll just duplicate this, and here we will type header because we want to also reference the header element. So we'll type header over here, and we have to reference more elements. So what I will do is just fast forward. So now we have created constants for all our required elements. Now we'll code the part where when we scroll down we want to display the other version of our header. So we'll just give it a comment, and we have to add an event listener to the window object. So we will type window.add-event-listener, and we will listen for the scroll event. So whenever the user scrolls, this function over here will be executed. So in our function, first of all we will just console.log and see whether we have it working. So we'll just console.log and we will log the page by offset so that we can see how much the page has been scrolled. So it is called window.pageByOffset. So we'll go to our website and we'll open our console. And here we can see we have the console.log, and if we scroll down we can see we get the value of how much we have scrolled, and if we scroll up we can see that the value moves to 0. So we know that it is working. So let's go ahead and add our code. We'll just remove this line, and here we will add an if condition. If window.pageByOffset is greater than 300, then we have to show the other version of our animated header, or else we have to remove the classes that were added over here. So first of all, here we will type header.classlist.add, and we will add a class called scrolled that we had created in our style.css in our previous video. So this class right here, and then we have to add one more class called fixed to our header container, and here we will type classlist.add fixed. So these are the two classes that we had added, and in the else part we want to remove those classes. So we'll just copy these two lines of code and we will paste it over here, and instead of add we will type remove. So let's go to our website and see whether we have it working. So here we can see we have the main version of our header, and when we scroll down and when we reach 300 pixels we can see we get the other version of our header, and when we scroll up we can see that it goes back and we have the original header. So that's it with our scroll event. Now we'll code our search box so that when we click on this search icon, we want the search box to be displayed over here. So let's go to our JavaScript, and here we'll give it a comment, desktop search, and for the search icon desktop, we will add an event listener for click, and whenever the user clicks on that element, we want to execute this function. So in here we just need to add and remove a class called active that we had created in our style.css file. So we will type search box desktop.classList.toggle. so if the class is already there, then it will remove the class, and if the class is not there, it will add the class. So let's go to our website and see whether it works. So if I click on this search icon, we can see that we get this search box over here, and if I click on that again, the search box gets removed. So we have that working. Now the next thing to do is work with the mobile version of our header. So here we will create a new comment, mobile menu. So now when we click on this icon, we want to display the menus. So we'll type menu icon dot add event listener and click over here, and here we'll create an anonymous function, and here we will toggle a class called active to mobile menu items. So let's check it out. Now I will click on this menu icon, and here we can see we get our menu items, and when I click on it again, it goes back. We have the menu items working correctly. Now the last thing we need to do is make this mobile search work. So we will type a comment, mobile search, and we will type mobile search icon dot add event listener, click, and here we will create a function, and here we will type search box mobile dot class list dot toggle active. So let's test it. Now when I click on this search icon, we can see that we get this search box over here, and when I click on it again, it goes back. Now the last thing we need to do is when I click on this search icon, we want to hide it and show this times icon, and when I close this search icon, we want to display the search icon, and we want to hide the times icon. So let's put an if condition over here, and here we will search for the active class in the search box mobile. So for that you have to type search box mobile dot class list dot contains, and here you have to type the name of the class. So what this does is that it searches for a class called active on this element. If that is the case, then we want to hide the search icon. So we'll type search icon dot style dot display equals none, and we also want to show this times icon. So first of all, we will hide it from our style.css. So here we will type fa times, and we will set it to display none, so we don't have the times icon over here, and here we will display it. So we'll type times icon dot style dot display equals block. Now if you don't have this class in this element, then we want to do the opposite. So we will type else, and we'll copy these two lines of code, and here we will type block, and for the times icon we will type none. So let's check it. So we will click on this search icon, and here we can see our search box, and we have the times icon over here, and when I click on this times icon, we get this search box over here. So that's basically it for this video. We have completely created our responsive animated header, and I will leave the link of the source code in the description. So if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.